I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A random attack on San Antonio's east side leaves a man stabbed in the neck. Witnesses called police Sunday around 2 in the morning, saying a man had been stabbed at North New Braunfels near East Crockett. Police said the victim told them that he was walking in the area when a man came out of nowhere and stabbed him. Police are still searching for his attacker, and they say the victim is expected to be okay. The SAPD officer who was shot while answering a domestic violence call over the weekend had to undergo surgery. The SAPD chief tells us a female officer was hit several times. It all unfolded when officers received a call around 3 a.m. Sunday from a woman reporting her boyfriend was assaulting her. When they got to the apartment on Patricia Drive on the north side, 3 officers went inside. Police say the suspect was waiting in bed with a rifle and a shootout began. The officer was hit and was rushed to the hospital. Hours later, the chief says the SWAT team entered the apartment and found the suspect dead. It is unclear if he died by officers' gunfire or his own. A resident who lives there told us he hopes the officer will be okay.
She didn't deserve to get shot. She was just coming to check on the car. That's all that was. So yeah, hopefully she does.
The law enforcement union, CLEAT, posted about this incident on X, saying the officer has injuries to her stomach and leg but will survive. The SAPD chief says the 3 officers involved in this shootout have less than 3 years with the department. An Apple Watch helped warn a Spurs legend about his heart. Sean Elliott is now recovering from an atrial fibrillation procedure. His wife Claudia posted on social media that Sean was not experiencing any symptoms, but his Apple Watch had been warning him that his heart was showing signs of an irregular rhythm. Claudia said the cardiologists with Methodist Healthcare were able to shock his heart back into rhythm. She said Sean is in good spirits after the procedure. The owner of a San Antonio nonprofit thrift store that helps so many people in our community is releasing surveillance video of a woman she hopes the public will identify. Here's why. Pamela Allen says the video shows the woman at Kim's Closet on Blanco Road switching the tag on an expensive purse. Money raised from the shop goes to Eagles Fight Advocacy that helps families with things like food, diapers, burial services, or even women get out of domestic violence situations. Allen says while doing inventory, they noticed a purse was missing. One of their workers said they remembered selling it. She says video showed the woman ripping off a $7 price tag and putting it on the purse that was being sold for $299. Ellen says she doesn't want to press charges and wants the woman identified. If you have info, call Allen at Kim's Closet. I want you to take a look at these pictures here. Police say this man and this woman attacked a Dollar General employee. If you know who they are, call Crime Stoppers at 224-STOP because they're offering up to a $5,000 reward. The suspects, police say, walked into the store on Couples Road on the southwest side on Monday, July 15th at 8 p.m. Police say they tried stealing from the Dollar General, and when a worker confronted them, they attacked the employee and ran off. Now, do you know anything about Isaac Orosco's case? Police want to hear from you also with a $5,000 reward on the table for tips that end with an arrest. This past Sunday marked 8 years since Orosco was murdered. On July 28, 2016, the 20-year-old had just returned home at the Verdant at West Overhills apartment complex on Northwest Crossroads. And that's when someone in a black SUV pulled up and shot him. Orosco later died at the hospital. Again, Crime Stoppers is now offering a reward. 2 young people are allegedly responsible for the graduation ceremony murder at the Alamo Dome earlier this summer, where an 80-year-old woman was killed. Police arrested these 2, 19-year-old Jacob Rios and a 16-year-old teen, Saturday night, more than 2 months after the shooting. Police say on the night of May 26, Rios and the teen were trying to rob someone near the Alamo Dome. That person had a gun and started shooting at the suspects. Police say the suspects returned fire, and it was during that exchange 80-year-old Heidi Silkworth was hit in the head by a stray bullet after she had just left the graduation. The SAPD chief says Rios and the 16-year-old will be charged with murder, and more charges are possible. An Austin woman is asking for help after losing her dog, Jolene. The dog was apparently nabbed by an Amazon Flex driver. Neighbor security video showed what looks like the delivery driver picking up the dog and driving off. For the last few days, Melissa Turrentine and her friends have been trying to track down Jolene.
They put out flyers, a million flyers, and went door to door looking for footage, and we're still doing that. She's like my family. I mean, I have a daughter and grandkids, but they don't live close by, and she's just like my love.
Turrentine filed a police report. She's also going around the neighborhood looking for more video that might have a better view. As for today's forecast, checking in with Palmirales.
Oh, it's going to be partly cloudy. It's going to be hot. 95 for the high, but the heat index 104, and at 10 p.m., 84.
And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Frugani.